Laborer crushed to death by truck's mixing tank. A St. Thomas laborer was crushed to death by a motor truck's mixing tank in an industrial accident on Monday. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF has confirmed the death of 45-year-old Omar Menz. The death occurred on the compound of the China Harbour Engineering Company office situated in Golden Grove, St. Thomas. The death, which appeared to be caused by misadventure, happened on Monday at about 11 a.m. According to reports, Menz was in the process of cleaning hardened concrete from the mixing tank on a pre-mixed motor truck. It is understood that while Menz was working on the truck, the mixing truck turned clockwise, pulling the now deceased under it, crushing him to death. The Golden Grove police are investigating. Nothing of evidential value found on Leisa's cell phone, police says. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime Fitzbailey says there was nothing of evidential value on the phone belonging to the mother of 9-year-old Gabriel King, who was killed in January 2022. Bailey was given an update on the results of the analysis of the contents of the phone, which was at the center of a lengthy legal battle between the mother and the police. The St. James Parish Court on November 18, 2022, ruled that Amoy should surrender the device to the police to assist their investigations into her son's murder. Amoy filed a motion to the Supreme Court through her legal team challenging the order, citing her right to privacy, but the Supreme Court upheld the order falling in chamber, hearing on March 30 and April 26, 2023. Amoy subsequently handed over the access code for the phone to the police on September 29, 2023, following an order from the Supreme Court that she should grant that access by 4 p.m. that day. However, on Tuesday afternoon, Bailey said the phone was processed based on the directive of the court. Unfortunately, there was no evidential value found on the phone. We have our own views, but I will impart that at another time, he said. King, who was developmentally challenged, was reportedly abducted from his mother on January 13, 2022, along the Tucker Main Road in St. James. According to reports at the time, assailants dragged Amoy from the motor vehicle in which the mother and the child were traveling and then sped away with the vehicle. This had young King inside. The vehicle was later found on the Fairfield Main Road, and the child's body was found in the back seat with the throat slashed. We want light. Still without power almost 2 weeks after Hurricane Beryl knocked out electricity in some sections of the country, frustration has turned to anger, being played out in pockets of protest by residents who have had enough. There were 3 in Westmoreland on Tuesday, 2 of them fiery. The complaints are similar. Nearby areas have power, so why don't they? Unscrupulous individuals are charging them to restore the electricity supply, and life is a miserable blend of heat, mosquito, and just general discomfort. From as early as 5 a.m. Tuesday, residents of Sheffield blocked the community's main road, leaving hotel employees and others trying to make their way to work stranded. We Want Light demanded Sean Wright, who vowed the blockage would be remounted as soon as it is cleared by the police. She told reporters that the heat and mosquito had become unbearable. How come some people get backlight and we can't get backlight? Wright queried. The same question was asked during the first fire protest in Little London, which began shortly after noon. Tempers flared against the debris placed on the road and set ablaze. Residents used fallen utility poles, trees, other appliances, and other items to block the intersection that connects Grand Bush and Little London. Those gathered said they were protesting the lack of electricity within several communities, including Grand Bush and Ebenezer. As firefighters fought to extinguish the blare and clear the blockage, they were alerted to another fire roadblock less than 1,000 feet away from Ebenezer. The fire reportedly started shortly after 1 p.m. According to a resident who gave his name as Code 1, they understand that service was disrupted because of the hurricane, but they took to the streets because they think they are being ignored. He pointed out that electricity has been restored to surrounding communities, but Grand Bush was still in darkness at night. In his view, he could see no major damage to infrastructure that would cause a delay of service being provided in his community. We no have no brook pole, we no have no tree in the road, every post and line good. Cottage have light, John's Bush have light, in a London, town has light, and all know we no have no light. How come Grand Bush no have no light? He raged. The Jamaica Public Service JPS has repeatedly explained that service disruption may be caused by damage that is not immediately apparent to the untrained eyes, it has also provided steady updates on the progress being made along this warning not to be tricked into paying to have power restored. On Tuesday, some protesters alleged that money is charged in hands and community that pay have their electricity restored. A day earlier, JPS issued a press release highlighting a report from the Westmoreland Police that they had arrested a man who had been caught soliciting payment from residents and promising to have their power restored. The utility company said the man was neither a JPS worker nor a contractor. Repeating appeals first made 2 days after Hurricane Beryl, the company then reminded the public that legitimate JPS workers would have photo IDs on their person and no JPS employee will be soliciting payment to have electricity reconnected. On Wednesday, Code 1 explained that even though representatives from the JPS visited and conducted an assessment of the area 2 to 3 days ago, there has no translation into visible progress in getting back power to the community. He estimated that he was spending approximately $5,000 daily to purchase gasoline for his generator. Gas don't automate generator, and me nah buy none, declared Code 1, who said children were particularly tormented by the heat and mosquitoes. Their misery is being compounded by a fluctuating water supply, long period of inconsistent flow of the commodity. The 2-week-long power outage has made it worse. One man, who cheekily identified himself as Code 2, said they have been forced to stay up until 3 a.m. because that is when there is water in their pipes. We said the burden of life made me difficult because of the absence of basic amenities has become intolerable. People have to pay if you charge them phone. People have to pay if you iron them clothes for their work. We hold it out 13 days straight and we're tired of it now, he stated. However, not everyone was in the support of the protests. I don't agree with the blocking of the road. That is utter rubbish, said one man who gave his name as Kilkey. He said he was not urging his neighbors to gather evidence of being extorted by individuals capitalizing on their earning for electricity to be restored. Next time they come and get money, record them. We have cellular devices. It is not hard to record them. But this protest is caveman business. This shows that your intellect is small. There is no diplomacy here, said a dismissive Skilkey. Minor earthquake felt in sections of Jamaica. A minor earthquake with a magnitude of 3.7 was reportedly felt in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine Tuesday evening. According to the earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies, the quake occurred around 5:46 p.m. It was located approximately 10 kilometers south of Hope Bay in Portland. JPS to get help from line crews out of Belize, Cayman stated Holness. Line crews from Belize and the Cayman Islands are to travel to Jamaica to help the Jamaica Public Service Company JPS teams in these sections of the island where electricity is yet to be restored since July 3rd when Hurricane Beryl impacted the country. This will be facilitated through the Caribbean Electric Utility Services Corporation, which has been asked to provide support services in the coming days. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement in another update on the government's recovery efforts post-Beryl in a statement in the House of Representatives Tuesday afternoon. He also stated that power has been restored to 94% or approximately 655,000 members of the JPS customers. The Prime Minister said JPS has also indicated that it has supplemented its resource pool with former employees as well as engaging local contractors from the bauxite industry who will be assigned to Hanover and St. Elizabeth. On the matter of JPS customer base, Holness pointed out that St. Elizabeth, the hardest hit parish, makes up 5% of JPS customers. The customer base is highly concentrated in Kingston and St. Andrew, Spanish Town, Portmore, and St. James. That is because of the urban nature of the electricity outage, he pointed out. Holness argued that this is not to say that there are not significant areas that are without electricity. Holness said power has been restored to all major hospitals and restoration of critical National Water Commission sites is approximately 81% complete as of July 16. He also announced that power has been restored to roughly 49% of customers in St. Elizabeth, including sections of Black River, Junction, Alligator Pan, Santa Cruz, Silo, Lacova, Elderslie, and Top Hill. The JPS has indicated that they're targeting this week ending August 10 for full restoration island-wide, he told the House. Member of Parliament for Clarendon Southwestern, Ruthan Cousins, pointed out that many communities in his constituency are still without electricity. He listed Alley, Water Lane, Racecourse, Banks, Kemps Hill, and all of Milk River, including communities of Sedge Pond, Springfield, Clifton, Falkirk Beach, and Rest, being without power nearly 2 weeks after the hurricane passed. The Prime Minister committed to inquire of the JPS when these communities will be energized, while emphasizing that the JPS is a privately owned company in which the government has a 20% stake. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.